What's up people, it's the Zigman, and I thank you for watching today's video, which I will be discussing what happened to Helium. Is it over? You might have recently heard about a proposal called HIP-70, which would move Helium to the Solana blockchain. But why? Let's dive a bit deeper. But before I dive in, please hit that like and subscribe button as it really helps the channel, and check the links in the description below as they'll help you out with what you may need. Before we talk about that proposal, let's first talk about the Helium Network, which is going on 940,000 active hotspots. Its main network focuses on the connectivity of IoT sensor devices. Running these hotspots allows miners to share their internet service in exchange for rewards in the form of a cryptocurrency called HNT. Earlier this year, Helium launched their 5G network. It has about 3,000 node operators so far, and it focuses on smartphones and other wireless devices. Enter HIP-70. This comes from the Helium Foundation themselves. Helium's team proposes to migrate to Solana blockchain, moving from proof of coverage to oracles to simplify system architecture and allows for a better scalable layer 1. What is oracles? Oracles are entities that connect the blockchain to external systems and services. This helps smart contracts execute what's within it based on input-output from external devices and systems. A community-wide vote will be held on September the 12th to the 18th. You can vote if you want to. This is what HIP-70 proposes: moving proof of coverage and data transfer to oracles, and migrating the Helium network and everything within it onto the Solana blockchain. There are 3 things to take away from this integration, which will be scalability, reliability, and speed for the Helium network. After said integration, 6.85% of HNT emissions will return to the miner pool, benefiting all hotspot owners. Now, let's discuss the need for HIP-70. According to the Helium blog, more people are connecting their devices and sensors to the internet via Helium Network because it's more affordable. Now, developers and members of the community are having trouble keeping up with the network growth and reliable proof of coverage and data transfer activity. For now, transactions for proof of coverage and data transfer occur on the chain. This data has bottlenecked, causing efficiency issues. HIP-70 proposes transferring these processes onto oracles, which will resolve said issues. So the issue here is scalability. Moving to oracles should increase beacon witness activity. Hotspots will be able to send challenges on their own without the need of a validator. Validators will be replaced by a cloud server instead. This approach will return the proof of coverage challenger reward of 0.85% of HNT emissions to the hotspot owner pool. Today, data delivery depends on the blockchain and its activity that's related to validators and routers. This dependency can cause issues in data delivery and affect the speed of applications on the network. Moving the accounting of data transfers to oracles will allow Helium to scale by simplifying their architecture. When Helium first began, there weren't many leverageable blockchains, so they built their own. Now, there are options for blockchains such as Solana, Ethereum, and Avalanche. So instead of putting in the resources to improve their own L1, Helium is seeking to leverage the developments from shared resources of the larger industry. So necessity calls for a simplified blockchain that Helium can focus on P2P rewards and identities. With this, the blockchain becomes open to scalable architecture. Now let's discuss some of the pros for Helium. Thousands of developers are already using Solana because of its speed and cheap transactions. Some examples are real-world NFT applications, or even the first of its kind Solana mobile Saga phones, which makes it easy to develop Solana-related apps on a mobile phone. When Helium integrates with Solana, developers can then leverage it for their own applications, which could accelerate the adoption of Helium. This could possibly increase the price of HNT due to the demand for them. So that means no more validators. According to Coinbase, the daily number of active users on Solana around June 2022 was 32 million, a 56% increase from last year. That's a lot more users that Helium could take advantage of compared to their own network of just shy of 1 million. The biggest impact felt will be on the validators, owners, and operators. There will be no need for validators once the move to Solana is complete. When first hearing about this proposal, it's easy to lose faith in the Helium network. But after taking some time and due diligence, it's clear to see that this is a business decision. They need to scale. And it's a great decision because it cuts costs and it provides leverage to gain millions more customers. Voting on HIP-70 will begin soon, and it's interesting to see which way the vote will swing. Voice your opinions in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. It's what keeps this channel going, and it is greatly appreciated. And as always, happy mining, my friends.